So right as I was starting to stream, my nose decided that, let me bring this over. My nose decided that it'd be a great time to start bleeding. So I go to find tissue to cover it up. Anyways, hopefully, well, first of all, hey everyone, Mr. MC here. Hopefully you guys are doing well. I'm doing okay. And I need to move you guys over here. Yeah, so for today's stream, I'm going to start tackling the endurance races, more specifically the 6-hour Suzuka race. I completely forgot that the GT World Series Finals is also tonight, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to stream this until the finals start, and then I'll stop there. So this is going to be a 2-part stream. So I'm not going to waste any more time. I'm just going to go ahead and jump straight into it. And I'm going to use the 2 chili car, which is the Honda NSX. I'm going to do a couple laps because I feel like I'm probably going to need to practice this out. So I'm just going to do a couple laps just to get used to this, and then do the qualifier, and then we'll go ahead and start the race. Hopefully you guys have been doing well. Hopefully you guys have been having a great weekend so far. My weekend has actually, well, other than me being sick, and honestly, I've been having a pretty good weekend. Friday, because I know I was supposed to stream on Friday, and I apologize for rescheduling it. Like this whole week at work, especially at work, has just been crazy busy. So Friday, I got home and I'm just like, dude, I'm exhausted. Like, I have zero energy. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna take it easy and just chill, because yeah, I just couldn't see myself streaming last night. All right, I'll just push it out because it was supposed to be the Power Pack stream. And I'll just push it to Sunday. But this one, I was initially going to stream it at 9:30 p.m., so about 2 hours from now. But then I eventually realized, it's like, wait a second, GTWS is also tonight. Like, son of a biscuit. I don't want to stream during the finals because I want to watch it as well. So I was like, well, let's do this. I'm just going to push this stream forward to 7:30 p.m. Do as much of the race as I can. Once the GTWS series starts, then I'll end stream, and then we'll pick this up on tomorrow. That way, this weekend I'll be able to knock out this endurance race. I want to see if I can knock out one of the other endurance races this coming weekend. So I guess technically Christmas weekend, even though it's like right after it. Yeah. Let's do these. Yeah, I gotta get used to this combination first. Suzuka is actually one of my weaker tracks, so I'm gonna need all the practice I can get. I don't know how OP the opponents are going to be, but from the looks of it, they're going to have quite a bit more power than I will. So I'm going to need to make up so much time on the corners. I'm only going to do a couple laps just so and then just jump over to the qualifier. Gotta get used to this. What would be nice is if we can see what kind of setups these cars are running. I'm gonna need you to move out of the way. Thank you. Yeah, that way I can, like, if I was able to see what kind of setups these cars are running, then I'll have a slightly better idea about what I'm working with. That way, it's like if I see that this car has a lot more downforce than, say, like its stock form or its BOP version, then I know I can be more aggressive with it on the corners. Or if I see that this car has, actually, well, I do see that this car has not as much horsepower, but things like suspension settings, downforce settings, I would love to see that. Anyways, Killian at a 205. Sadly, 130R is not flat out. And then it looks like the end of the Castle Triangle, I could probably be a lot more aggressive. We might be okay. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead. What was that, like one and a part? One and a little bit laps worth of practice. We should be fine, I hope. Famous last words. Yeah. I was initially gonna, because let's say if GTWS didn't happen today, I was gonna do it like, and it would have gone, I think like this race would have gone until like 3 a.m. So I had an energy drink ready before I realized that I made a huge scheduling oopsie. I don't want it to go to waste, so I'm gonna just drink it tonight, anyways. Even though I'm only gonna stream a little bit of, or not a little bit, but like part of this race, and then pick it back up tomorrow. By the way, for those of you who watched the GTWS Manufacturers Cup yesterday, what did you guys think of it? Because, oh my god. So I happened to be up to watch. Ooh, okay, you can definitely do first gear right there. I happened to be up when the Manufacturers Cup happened. Henry, how's it going? Good to see you. Hold on a moment. Also, Bruno, because I never said hello to you. Hello, Bruno. Great to see you. Very, very not cool of me to not say hi to you. Yeah, I want to say it was a bit of a meme fest. I'm also curious as to who was the genius that decided to use the Daytona Tri-Oval as one of the races. Like, I don't know. It's like, come on, guys. Daytona Tri-Oval. Like what could possibly go wrong? a lot of things went wrong. it's basically Root X, except shorter. Yeah, so it's like when I saw people getting taken out, I was like, oh, yeah, I had a feeling that was going to happen. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to remember, like, how that all went down with Nissan and Toyota. Partially because I was kind of half asleep when when they were streaming the event. Yeah, because I heard that one was like pretty crazy. I think it was turn 1, was it, for the Nissan Toyota incident. Apparently Mazda also did something, not at the final race, but I think there was like a race before where apparently Mazda went into someone. That one I actually don't remember. Yeah, so one thing that I'm more surprised about is that for Sardinia, no one got taken out on the first lap on lap 1, turn 1. AO half marathon. We should motivate each other to do our runs, because I've been slacking lately. If I'm honest, I need to get back into running. .201. Where am I gonna find 2 seconds? I just realized that I think tire wear is off, but fuel is on. Oh yeah, fuel burning days is back. Surf City half marathon. Do you know if it's like hilly or flat? Yeah, I have a good feeling that like when I do my first half marathon, I'm gonna have a harder time because where I live, it's mostly flat. Like hills are. I have to like actively go look for hills because that's how flat this town is. Oh, okay, it's not too bad. It's all fun and games until you do a race. I mean, even like a 5K race, let's say. Like if you do it at a hilly town like San Francisco, and you're not used to hilly runs, that's GG's. That's gonna be me, unfortunately. I know there are some staircases. I mean, some pretty public staircases. So I could probably just resort to that, or go for a nice little drive to the out of town and do some trail runs. read your message in a moment. Let me just try and lock in for this. That's actually a pretty good turnout of spoon. Christ, the opponents are improving. Only half a second off. Guys, I am trying to lock it. Jesus Christ. Oh, 1.5 seconds off. I think I'm cooked. Oh yeah, we are so cooked. I will say, it does feel pretty good coming out of that corner in first gear of all gears. I'm also curious about its transmission setting. I'm kind of wondering like, if you can be a lot more aggressive. Probably could. I'm just a little nervous about it. Orange County. I thought Orange County was kind of flat, but then again, I'm probably very wrong about that. Gonna fuel burn. Yeah, I mean, luckily over here, like, if they do have a marathon on my town, it's also gonna be pretty good since it's mostly flat. At least the routes that I've seen for some of the recent half marathon events, it's pretty flat. So it's like it's not too bad. Good spoon action, although unfortunately it doesn't matter much because the AI are still going a hell of a lot faster than I am. Who knew that I'd be fuel burning again? I never thought I'd be doing this. I thought that was like gonna be in the past with GT Sport, but nope. Fuel burning is back in the menu, boys. Don't do that. Still got time. Like within reach, like that you can definitely do it, or that like it's near you. I think it's like the best thing. Like if there's like a race that you want to do, it happens to be near where you live. That's always great because it's like, oh, okay, I could probably just like walk over or take public transportation or. it's like easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let's start to push. Alright, here's still hoping that this goes well. Not looking forward to it. Really trying to push now. Entering spoon was not that great. That one I overshot it. I ruined it. Not much of an improvement. Okay, my nose stopped bleeding. We're good. Oh! So you do your... Wait, the good thing is sub 90 worth. Oh, you know what? Oh, okay. Part of your message was blocked, so... Okay, so I must have understood it, but... Oh my god. Dude, if I could do a half marathon within an hour and a half, dude, that'd be awesome. Like, if you can do it, dude, that's like a hell of an achievement. Alright, I'm gonna make sure I'm on the meats. I also need to make sure... Oh god, this is not looking good. Oh, it's gonna be raining, isn't it? Should I start on the softs? Alright, mixed spoon action. Yeah, because that's the thing, is like you got the rain coming up. I'm gonna play it safe and start on the mediums. I'm gonna say the replay. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so here we go. Finally gonna get started with part 1 of the 6-hour Suzuka endurance race. I want to go until 10 p.m. So in about 2 hours time, because that's when the GTWS finals race starts over in Japan. So I want to watch that, honestly. So. So once it hits 10 p.m., I'm gonna stop the race, and then we'll pick it back up tomorrow. Henry volunteered to be Elizabeth? Hell, actually, did you volunteer? I mean, look at this! What the hell? GP2 engine. And what sucks is that these AI are gonna be hella aggressive. Like, sure, I'm gonna pass this guy, but then like he's gonna jump me like the moment he gets a sniff of an opportunity. Oh yeah, that understeer, baby. Those are the meats for you. Someone's on the soft tires. Interesting choice. Oh, I'm forgetting that cold tires are a thing. I'm gonna get jumped right now. I'm trying to keep up, I can't. And look at this guy. This guy's got the same car as me. I mean, he's on the sauce, to be fair, but why are you braking right there? I also remember I gotta keep an eye on the rain. Is that... Oh god, try not to get distracted. Is that the Super GT? Welcome aboard to part 1 of the 6-hour endurance race. I completely forgot that GTWS is tonight because I'm a bit of a dum-dum. So I'm just gonna do part 1, or like do part of the race until the event starts, and then I'll do the next part, or the final part, tomorrow. By the way, I gotta tell you something, Mr. Super GT. Definitely not being starstruck right now. Do you remember back in the day before GT7? Where I promised you that I was gonna do 200 laps at Fisherman's Ranch with the Willys Jeep. I should probably do that soon. I haven't forgotten about that, and that is something that I actually want to do. At least before GTA comes out. But I might do it soon, just for the lulz and to suffer. Nice. Nismo, how's it going? Okay, now I'm braking as well for 130R. Yeah, thank you for the super chat. Great to see you. Hopefully you've been doing well. I'm just surprised that I didn't completely mess it up. I'll take that as a win for now. And we're only 5 minutes in. I'm kind of just gonna take it nice and easy, because when the rain comes in, that's where the real fun starts. What I do know is I definitely don't want to get aggressive with these AI cars, because I know the moment I try to get aggressive, I'm probably gonna do something comically stupid and then crash. However, it is a little problematic because they tend to go a little slow in some areas, whereas like you could definitely go faster, but for some reason they just go a lot slower than they should be. Oh yeah, so I have a little update. I guess you could say it's a life update, because I was actually working on this early today. Because I've mentioned in the past couple of streams that I've been decluttering the hell out of my room and whatever's in the back of the house. My God, I think I've made quite a bit of progress today, because I've been organizing things into a bin where it's like whatever's in this bin is gonna get donated, and well, basically most of the things that I've found so far is gonna get donated. It's like as much as I want to keep them, as much as I like them, like I need to let you go. Because I need space, and I'm not going to be using you at all. Like you're just going to be there gathering dust. Oh, that's the only thing. These guys are in the way. It's like, sure, it's nice catching up to them, but then I just can't get past them. You know, although I feel like Igor's probably going to pitch somewhat soon, because he is on the soft tires. However, it is going to be slightly problematic if the rain shows up, because my lights already came on, which tells me that the rain's coming soon. Yeah, it's also kind of funny because on Thursday, I took my Hot Wheels collection and donated them as well. I'm not gonna lie, that was extremely bittersweet, because like, man, I'm gonna miss these Hot Wheels, but it's like at the same time, it's like I have to let you guys go. But it's also a bit of a coincidence that it's Christmas time, so like they're doing their donation, like the toy drive. So it's like all these unopened Hot Wheels cars, like, yep, they're gonna get donated, so we're gonna have some happy kids this Christmas. There might be a couple treasure hunts in there, so if the kid that gets in knows a thing or two about treasure hunts, then they'll be stoked about it. Got the move done, although he's probably gonna jump me right. Yep, he's gonna jump me. Alright. Yep. Okay. Well, that was for nothing. Hey, back. Nice to meet you back. I'm Mista. Just kidding. What's up, Henry? Welcome back. Practicing my breakup speech. I know, right? For the girlfriend that I'm probably never gonna get. My ass is staying single. Actually, technically, I am married. Unfortunately, it's student loans. No, I'm gonna be for real. Actually, I don't quite mind being single. I don't know, it just lets me do whatever the hell I want, and I feel really happy about that. Oh, Jesus Christ! That could have been really bad for us. Poor Igor's not gonna have he's gonna have a bit of a long day at the office. Yeah, at this point, I might as well try to do my best to somehow keep up with Koke and get a slipstream. Just to try to get just a teeny tiny bit more speed. Although it's not going to matter as much because he's going to drop me like a bad habit right here. Yep, bye-bye. Yeah, exit stage right. Yep. By the way, Kurt, how's it going? Great to see you again. Well, the rain's still not here yet. Now here comes the awkward part because Koke has a bit of a hard time in these corners. Oh, why are you braking right in front of me? Gonna bump draft you. You gotta go faster, my dude. We're losing these guys. Probably do +5 if I'm honest. Rain's still not showing up yet. So good. Oh, you guys. Guys being silly sausages. I like you guys. Wait, are you guys rating my spoons? Oh god. Making me a little nervous now. So yeah, your spoon's a little a little too flawed. Your spoon is defective. I need you to go faster, my dude. At least on the turns, not on that part. What doesn't help is that all this fighting is going to make us lose the leaders even more. PS5. This is the, at least I'm on the base PS5. So it would be nice to, would have been nice to see the power pack on the PS4 version. Just saying. But I don't know if it, I guess it'd make the PS4 explode. Sadly, I wouldn't know. That was a very nice move. Thank you. You know what you guys are reminding me of? If you guys go on Reddit, wait, are these lap cars? Oh god, these are lap cars. There's a oh god, and I can't pass. Okay, now I can pass. Why are you guys going so slow? Are you guys on the hard tires? I am feeling a bit of that tire wear. Well, I think did one of the leaders bend? Oh, I think it's one of the leaders. I think he bent it. Oh, that's Miyazero. He bent it. If you want to say something there, I mean, you can go for it. We're all adults here, right? I mean, I guess it's not as long as it's not like a comment that's going to get you bonked by YouTube. I think. I'm just waiting for this rain to show up. It's like if at first it was like creeping in kind of quickly, and now I was like, yeah, I'll just take my time before I show up at the track. Okay, that was a pretty good castle triangle right there. More spooning coming. The power of the spoons. This is a family stream after all. Yeah, this is a family friendly, or what's it called? No, okay, this is this is a Christian Minecraft server. Oh god. I used to hear that turn get thrown around a lot. Especially, what was it, like in the late 2010s when people would just be saying that just for the memes, even though it wasn't Minecraft at all. Well, there goes my clean race bonus. Not that I care. Yeah, like, I thought this rain was going to be creeping in a lot faster, but it's like it's actually coming in. It's taking a sweet time to show up. I was actually thinking about going on the softs, or starting on the softs, but at this point, it's like it's barely reaching spoon now. But the thing is that, like, if the rain's not too bad, then if it barely does anything, then I might just stay on the mediums and do like a normal stint, which I don't even know how long a normal stint is. But even like this lightest rain, I think like after a certain amount of time, it'll eventually start to pile up, and that's where you'll need to switch over to the inters. But we'll see what happens. Excuse me. The problem is that he goes so slow through the Degners, but then he has so much power that yeah. So it just creates like that, just like how we're basically the opposite of each other. It creates some awkward situations where it's like, well, unfortunately, we're gonna have to fight for a bit. Oh, I braked way too late. This is what I get for trying to reach as I was getting ready to enter spoon. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'm like pushing. I'm just driving. I'm just driving. I'm just improvising my pit strategy and all that stuff. Don't mind if I do. I should do that for the Manufacturers Cup and see how that goes. Does Cookie have any downforce? I don't know. Probably not. But he has all that. But he has a whole lot of power. Man, we're already 12 laps into this. It doesn't even feel like it's 12 laps. It's begun to rain. Yeah, it's like a teeny tiny bit of rain, so definitely gonna have to keep a close eye at the right meter. Kurt, I wish I could read your message, but there's like a little heart icon that is blocking part of your message, so I can't read all of it. So all I read is stay on the, and then like the last word is blocked. This is the downside of trying to read chat through the phone on the black stuff. There you go. Still feeling okay. know, right? It's like, wow, look at this rain. Wow. But the thing is that, I mean, we've had times where like it'd be like this little rain, and it's like it's nothing for a while, but then eventually it starts to build up, and then that's when the chaos starts. You know, it reminds me of Nürburgring races. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely losing a bit of steering, getting a little understeery. Oh, okay, we have a bit of rain now. Yeah, there's like a little bit of rain on this side of the track, but still not enough. Still not enough to require into. So I'm going to try to ride it out now. Oh, it's getting scary on some parts. I'm gonna take a risk and do another lap. Yeah, I think on the next lap it's gonna get a little sketchy. Yeah, it's like it's slowly building up, so I'm definitely I might have to pit this lap. Yeah, I think up there it's getting wet. But the thing is that that's the thing though, like it's not completely wet yet. Like it's not completely enters yet. Over here it's dry. What the hell? I'm gonna have to stay on the. Oh, why did I slow down right there? No, yeah, we can stay on the inters. I mean, on the mediums. Okay, it's getting a little sketchy over here. There's only like tiny parts of the track where it's at inters level or just above it. But over here it's dry. I am definitely gonna need some new tires soon. I guess we're going to be hanging out with Koke for another lap. Another one. Oh, that was a turn of all time. Oh, it's actually a little sketchy over here. So I definitely have to be careful on turn 1. Because over here it's not bad. It's pretty much just dry. Yeah, it's like just barely wet enough. Over here it's hella dry. You need to change your tires. How about no? Maybe. Okay, everyone's pitting, so out of the way! I'm actually gonna, I'm gonna change tires. All right, so we're actually doing not too bad. We just need to fuel save a bit more. Actually, the good thing is that refuel rate seems to be 10 liters per second, so we don't have to fuel save as much. Oh yeah, it's drying up over here. The good thing is that now I don't have to deal with the McLaren for a bit. So theoretically, there should be less fighting, depending on where the McLaren comes out. I'm going to try not to rev it out as much. demon of slipstream. Oh, he's used up a lot of fuel. We actually came out ahead. That's amazing. Let's try not to rev it out too much, and we should be fine. Smell that? That's clean air. And no fighting with the silly McLaren. For now. He's gonna catch up to me, which sucks. But I will enjoy this for however long this lasts. Killing this team's strat. I don't know. First of all, why is Kodge on the hard tires? That I don't quite understand that. Actually, where's Killian? Oh, he's in 8th place right now. Going backwards strat, I know, right? Okay, as long as he doesn't dive me, then we should be fine. Igor making a pit stop. That was a terrible turn right there. Driving good. So far, not too bad. Nice and easy. There we go. Hey, doing good. I'm braking a bit too late for turn 1. And filtering it just a little too hot. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It was a little too safe of a hairpin. That one felt like there's a little bit at the limit. Playing with fire, gotta be careful. Excuse me. Well, now he's moving. Broke out the zoomies, but none of the turnies. That reminds me. Something kind of unrelated. So earlier today, one of my friends and I, he asked me about participating in a race, like in a league race that he's doing. And honestly, I don't think I want to do it, but I was like, but it's a tuning race, and I think it's 375 performance points on the comfort medium tires. And I was like, well, I'm not going to do the race, but that sounds pretty interesting. So I got curious about seeing like what car would do well. And he was telling me that the GTO, the judge, was looking pretty good. I was like, okay, that's cool, but I got curious about the Fiat Panda, because I think like the car has to be 2000s or older. And I was like, what if I enter in the Panda? So I got curious. So I tuned it up, and it can. I mean, at 375 performance points on the comfort medium tires, it can actually do a bit of damage. Like, I mean, it's not going to be the fastest car, but if you tune it right and like you learn how to drive it well, like it's actually not that bad of a car, which makes it kind of hilarious. So basically, what I'm trying to say is that the Fiat Panda does actually have some usage. It has some viability in certain performance point ranges. It just has to be really low. Just try to be careful there. There we go. Well, I see a bit of a long message, so I'm going to wait until I'm on the back straight after Spoon before I pause the game and read the message. Hold on to that thought for a moment. I'm gonna do it on the back straight. That way I'm not technically mid-turn. Alright, here's a safe place. Alright, let's read from Nico's message. Do you have the high expectations of... That's a pretty good question. No, it's all good, by the way. I'm gonna be honest. I don't have high expectations. My reason is that PD does PD things, so it's like I generally don't know what the hell PD is gonna do for GTA. So the best way to, at least for me, the best way to have or like for me to have expectations for GTA is to have none. That way I would not be disappointed. I tend to not have that much expectations for a lot of things. Because I don't know, I just feel like PD, they just like doing their own thing. Like they don't always listen to the player base, which is a bit of a shame. The only time they kind of do listen is when we throw a huge fuss at it to the point where it makes it like the news, like it makes the news, at least in the gaming world. But I don't know. I just feel like PD, they'd love to do their own thing, and yeah, it's like whatever they do or make, it's like that's what we're gonna get, whether we like it or not. Like the menu books, I don't think anyone asked for it, but PD is like, yeah, let's do that. That was when I learned, don't have expectations. At least for GT, for Gran Turismo. I mean, you can still have low to no expectations, still be disappointed. Which, yeah, I've had those moments. Yeah, because I feel like as much as I would like to have like high expectations for the next Gran Turismo, I feel like I'm just gonna get really disappointed and then just be like, yeah, I don't like this game, and then just drop it. But I can't really drop this game when my channel is mostly Gran Turismo stuff. It's a bit of a catch-22 there. That's why, like, for example, with the Power Pack, I honestly had no expectations for it. I kind of just went in saying, PD, surprise me. Show me what you got. Which is, yeah, which is why I wasn't, like, even though we got some information about the Power Pack out, I didn't want to set expectations, or at least like make a post or a video saying, "Hey, this is what I expect," because I feel like I'd be setting myself up for disappointment. So I was like, you know what, just no expectations. Enter this and see what we can make out of it. Is that the right way to go about it? Probably not. But to me, it feels right. Probably because I've been disappointed so many times by different things, to the point where I'm just like, yeah, I'm just gonna go in with no expectations and just see what happens. If I have fun, I have fun. If I like it, I like it. If I don't like it, I don't like it. I also try not to read or look at what other people are expecting out of, let's say, the power pack. At least before it came out, that is. Because then I feel like I would start to expect those things as well. Which then goes back to the point where it's like, oh, I'm gonna get disappointed. Like if it doesn't pan out this way. Or if this is not there, whatever. Oh shit! Trying to read in the middle of this turn is the idea of all time. Oh yeah. Where we just like look at the pit crew, just waiting for the car coming. No, yeah, that one's pretty annoying. I feel like there are pictures there. Okay, trying to read your message, Dismo. Yeah, it's like. I just try not to set myself up for disappointment, because I feel like if I give myself expectations for something, like really high expectations for something, when I get disappointed, then it's just like I just don't want to associate with it anymore or like interact with it anymore. Because then I go into the thing expecting something. It's like no. But again, that's just me. This is me in my own little weird ways. So much for rain, huh? I'm pitting every 17 laps. I'm gonna try to remember that. Yeah, no, and that is very valid about the 1 cent forward, 2 cents back, or sometimes they do like a step to the side. It's like, why? those are always the weird ones. Like, I'm trying to remember, like, I don't remember which update it was, but I feel like there's like one thing that they added, that PD added, where they feel like there's a step to the side. Like it wasn't like an upgrade, it wasn't a downgrade, but it's more like a side grade. It's like okay. I'm trying to remember what it was. I remember feeling that way once about something, but I don't remember what it was. Wait, Le Mans Ultimate? I might pick it up, but I'm probably not. Well, I'm most likely not going to pick up LMU right away. I'm going to wait and see what people say about like the PS5 version. If people say that like it's good and all that stuff, then I might consider it. So far, so far I've been able to dodge 2 bullets by, well, because with what was it, Rensport and Project Motor Racing. Oh god, I almost picked up those 2 games like on release, or at least pre-ordered it. I almost did that, but because I'm a bit of a dum-dum, I completely forgot about the release date. So I never pre-ordered it. I never bought it like the day it came out. So then like I would see it's like, oh yeah, like the reviews are coming out for this game, and I'm like, oh no, I forgot to pre-order it. But then I just see like the disastrous launches that they're having. I'm like, oh god, I just avoided a bullet. Which is a huge shame, especially for Project Motor Racing, because I was looking forward to getting that game, and then just hearing all the negative press about it, or like how botched of a release it was. So I was like, damn, that's a shame. But hey, I didn't spend $70 on it, especially with Sony's, what do you call it, like the return policies, like the moment. I think it's like the moment you open it, you can't refund it. So that would have been a pretty awkward situation. $70 down the drain. Oh god, it's these guys again. Excuse me. I don't know why you guys are going so catastrophically slow through there. It's like whoever was working on that car, they forgot to put back the steering wheel into the car. And I'm just hoping that the Skylands don't dive me. Oh my god, popping tires. Oh, I remember those days. Remember when you hit like 99% tire wear and like your car became nearly undrivable? Like that was scary, but honestly, that was also kind of thrilling. Cause like if you get your tire saving down to a science, and it's like you can make your tires last, like then it's like it pays off big time. But it's like if you make a mistake, or like you get a bit too rough with your tires, and it's like it's GG's. Like the moment that the tire pops, so to say. Like I still remember, it was one of the mission challenges to Mount Panorama with the Jaguar Group 3, where because I think they increased the tire wear, and then they had the tire update of the popping tires, but they forgot to. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. No, they increased the tire wear rate, but they forgot to adjust the tire wear rate for that specific event. So what should have been like a pretty easy no-stop race became a mega tire saver race. And it was so bad that like you had like even the AI cars would struggle to try to stay under control because their tires are also fully worn out. But they're not having as much of a hard time as you, because for some reason they can somehow still control the cars, well, most of them. But you, good luck. So it's like you had to drive a bit. Hold on. So you had to drive a very specific way to try to preserve your rear tires, because it's the rear tires that wore out first in the Jaguar. So you had to exit at a stupidly high gear. So like if you're driving like all out, if you were to like normally you'd exit that corner on third gear, but because of how the tire rate was and because you cannot pit at all, you'd exit that turn at sixth gear instead with like minimal throttle input. Time remaining 5. Great to know. Not 5 hours, not 5 minutes, just 5. Ooh, hello. Alright, let me just do something real quick. Let me just save the last hour. There we go. Let me just read the messages real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna wait a while before I take a look at Project Motor Racing and see if it's worth grabbing or not. Another game that honestly makes me feel really bad, Recreation, because that one had a botched launch. Well, I don't know if botch is the right word for it, but like it came out to like kind of like mediocre reviews, and it didn't get that many sales. But what really makes me feel bad for the devs of that company that made Recreation is that because of the mediocre sales, the publisher, I think they pretty much just dropped them. Like they didn't even give like the devs enough time to like try to recuperate, because I know the devs were like, oh yeah, we're gonna work on it so we can try to make it a lot better. But then the publisher was like, yeah, we're dropping you. I think that's how it went. It just really sucks to hear that, because now it's like the future of Recreation is kind of up in the air. And it's probably going to be somewhat similar with PMR, because I know they had layoffs. It's like, damn, that really sucks. No, yeah, it's so true. But the game's coming out like in a real unbearable state, yeah. That's why it's like normally like I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna pre-order a game or buy it like when it comes out. But now I'm just like really iffy. Like, I mean, I've thought about like reviewing games. But one, I'm definitely not good at reviewing games, but I'm sure I could get better, like, if I were to, like, start and, like, do it more and more, and, like, I'll be able to, like, really get into the craft of it, but also at the same time, I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna wait and see what people say about whatever game. And if people are saying it's good, then I'll think about picking up a copy. But if it's mediocre or bad, then it's like, well, at least I saved, or at least I didn't waste X amount of money. especially if a game is costing like anywhere above $40, let's say. It's like, well, it better be worth the money. It's also kind of why I've noticed this, especially like when I'm playing, when I'm not recording, and like there's like a game I want to play. Like I look at the indie games where it doesn't cost as much money, and I feel like I get a whole lot out of like $20 or $10. It's like, damn. I don't know. I feel like I've been shifting more and more towards like smaller studios or like indie games. That's why it's like, what was it, like the other week where I streamed Super Power Racing, because I saw like that game was gonna come out of beta. It was like $5. I was like, you know what? I feel like it's like, you know what? If it doesn't end up being a game I like, it's like, I mean, it's just $5. Like, okay, that's not a huge deal. It's not $70. But luckily enough, I ended up liking it. And oh god. Okay, we're good. I ended up liking it. And I'm keeping an eye on the updates that the dev is doing, because I know he's adding a career mode and a couple other things. I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. So I think once he adds the career mode, then I definitely wouldn't mind going back to the game and trying it out. Although I will say the funniest thing. Because the dev was actually in the chat. Fine, I'll change my tires. Anyways, the funniest thing was that the dev was in the chat, so he was watching me play the game. And I mean, I didn't mind telling him like, hey, there's a couple shenanigans going on with the game. Like the funniest one was the pit stop exploit. I mean, not the pit stop exploit. The pause menu exploit, where when you pause the game, like everyone stops, but like when you unpause it, you're still going at your velocity, but everyone else is at 0 miles per hour, and then they start to accelerate. So if you do it just right, you could, like, if there's like an opponent that's like really giving you a hard time, you could exploit the living hell out of the pause menu exploit and win the race. It was one of the it's probably one of the most hilarious bugs I've ever come across in any game. I mean, he ended up fixing it, but still, it was just really funny finding that. Like, just imagine if that exploit was a thing in GT7. Like let's say for this race, like. Let's say Koke and Kaj are giving you a really hard time because their pace is a lot faster than yours. All you need to do is just keep pausing the game like every once in a while, or as often as you like. You keep going, let's say 120 miles an hour. They go from however fast you're going to 0 miles an hour. So you gain a boatload of time, and you get yourself the easiest win known to mankind. Yeah, but that was a really funny exploit. And then, although I do remember one bug where, if you had it on rookie and you were at a specific racetrack, there was a chance that like one of the opponents would be like do you guys remember Sophie when it first came out, where like Sophie was cracked, where even like Valeria Gatto couldn't even beat or come close to beating the Sophie. There was one AI that was like that quick on Rookie. But that ended up getting fixed, but I was like, holy shit. Yeah, it was crazy stuff. The other one I pre-order every now and then is F1, alright. Everything I kind of just... I think everything is kind of like a wait and see for me now. Or at least nearly everything. I mean, I'll tell you this. You might regret finishing up the energy drink. You might regret spending money on F1, but it could be worse. You could be spending money on gacha games. Don't ask me how I know. Because gacha games like that can turn into a huge money sink super quickly. Especially if there's like a character or like a support that you're really trying to pull up. It gets dangerous. Is that every now and then you hear stories about how people spend like thousands of dollars on gacha games, like just to try to let's say unlock a character, but then it's like just having the character is not good enough. You also gotta get like 4 copies of that character to max limit break them. So when you level them up, like they'll be at max stats. It gets dangerous. I know there's at least, like right at the top of my head, there's 3 games I know that are like that, where you need like multiple copies of a character or a support. And depending on how their pull rates are, it can either not sting as much or it can get really bad. I know one of the games I play, unfortunately, happens to be one of those really bad ones. If you know about Uma Musume, you'll know what I mean. Where right now there's a banner for a support card, and her support card for Kira-san Black is insanely good. Where I think her support card is like meta for a long time to come. But the thing is that you need to limit break her at least 3 times for her to become viable. Limit break her 4 times where she's insanely good. But the thing is that her pull rate, even if it's rate up, is 0.75%. Yeah, good at trying to pull 5 copies of her. Yeah, actually, you know what? Start pulling out your wallet, honestly. Unless if you have the luck of the gods, you're probably gonna have to pull out your wallet or save a whole bunch of the premium currency, especially if you're free to play. Good luck. You're gonna need it. I've heard people spending over $1,000 just to try to max limit break Kira-san Black. And the thing is that like her pull rate is, even though it's rate up, it's so low that people get extremely unfortunate and they don't pull her until like the 200th pull, because every 200 pulls you get what's called a pity pull. So like at the 200th roll, whether you get her or not before that point, like once you do 200 rolls, like the game will be like, yeah, you're like a shit. we're gonna give you the opportunity to you've accumulated enough rolls to just get her. And yeah, it gets really bad really quickly. Excuse me, you're in my way. Yep, thousands. And I'm not joking. When's the 6 hour? Oh, I'm doing it right. Oh, I'm doing it right now. Although the only thing is that, shoot, this is through the power pack, because I think there's 4 endurance races, and I'm doing one of them. However, because I'm a bit of a dum-dum, and I forgot that GTWS, like the finals, is tonight. Hold on, I'm just trying to. I just realized this is second place right here. As I was saying, because I'm a dummy and I completely forgot that GTWS is tonight. What I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to split this into a 2-part stream. So once it hits 10 p.m. over here, which is probably what, like 30 minutes from now. A little over 30 minutes from now, I'm gonna end the stream and hope that I can bookmark or save this race. That way tomorrow I can go back to this race and try to finish it. But yeah, that's on me, because I'm an idiot as usual. Yeah, thousands of dollars. Like, do not underestimate the power of gacha. It is dangerous. And it's like, depending on the game, like, some have more forgiving pull rates to where you can get away with being completely free to play, but like others, it gets difficult. I've heard. And I don't know this. I don't know how true this is, because I don't play Fate Grand Order. I've heard the down is especially brutal. Yeah, I've heard like if you pause the game and then go to like the PlayStation home menu and then close the game, like it'll bookmark it. So I think one of the main things I need to make sure I do is not pit and then close the game. So like if I were to do it right now, I should be fine. Okay, Kaj, don't give me a hard time. Thank you. So what I might do, I think I'm gonna do. That's the thing, though. I'm gonna, if it's timed right. Actually, wait a second. Actually, hold on a moment, because technically the stream starts at 10 p.m. So it starts in about 40 minutes from now, but the event doesn't start right away, if I remember correctly. So what I'm hoping, if this is timed perfectly, or well enough, when it hits 10 p.m., I want to see how far I am before I need to pit again. So I'll try to pit as normal, provided rain doesn't become an issue. Do maybe like a lap or two, and then stop the race. because I think the tire wear refreshes, but the fuel doesn't. So I want to make sure I don't put myself in an awkward situation. But I think if I were to do it like in the middle of a stint, like right here, I should still be fine. However, I still have to keep an eye on the rain. Oh, that's nasty rain coming up over there. Alright, Nico, thanks for stopping by. It's great to see you. Yeah, I'm going to be here for about a little under 40 more minutes, depending on how my stint's going and when I need to pit. Not too bad. My main concern is going to be, well, I mean, Kaj is still going to be a concern, but I'm still worried about Miyazano. I'm hoping that his pace isn't like lightning fast to the point where it becomes a huge problem. But like if he's like we're like really deep into the race and he's still maybe like 11 seconds off like right now, then I may not have to worry too much. I mean, it doesn't matter as much because when I start the part 2 of the stream, he's gonna be ahead of me again, like really just ahead of me. Sucks is that Kaj is going to catch up right now. There he goes. Fire right there. Am I gonna have to defend? Okay, he's backing off. Things that Miyazano is slowly inching forward and forward. Oh, hold your horses. his fighting is not helping the cause. That's what sucks, is that his handling is not the greatest, but he has all the speed. All the speed and power. So just like with the McLaren from earlier in the race, it just creates some awkward situations. Wish I could keep up with you. I need you to go just a little bit faster. Overshot it. I need you to go a little faster, buddy. 32. Supported pit. It's probably going to be 47.50. It's 9:30 p.m. Gotta be. Out of the way, sir. Not worth fighting it right now. Not too bad for Spoon. was a little too long into this turn. I can't read all your message. The last word is getting blocked by the little heart emoji. Give me a moment. Probably got an hour. Okay. I should have gone into the tablet so I can read you guys' message better. So that's on me. Oh really? Oh, that's right. Because they just talk. Okay. Okay. In that case, then I'll just go until. I guess we could do a check at 10:20 p.m. So like 50 minutes from now. If anyone wants to warn me that they're about to start the race, then yeah, definitely let me know. That way I can stop the race and then we can go ahead and watch the finals, and then we'll just pick up where we left off. By the way, one thing I should have probably been doing is refueling to however many laps my tires last. So like if I'm pitting like every 15 to 17 laps, I should probably just refuel the tank to that many laps worth of fuel. Instead of having to refuel all the way. Good. Thank you, Nismo. Yeah, I completely forgot that they do like the little talk. See, this is what happens when I don't pay attention anymore to like the GTWS related stuff. I just start to forget. That reminds me. Are you guys excited about the official season starting in January now? I'm not necessarily excited. I'm more nervous because I know I'm pretty rusty with this game, and with the races being Wednesday and Saturdays, I know it's going to be rough, especially Manufacturers Cup. And I haven't done sport mode races in a while, so I'm probably gonna be punching above my weight for in terms of like a DR and whatever split I end up on. Probably gonna lose quite a bit of DR. But honestly, the way I'm gonna go about the Manufacturers Nations Cup, like I'm gonna try and see if I can practice for the races and hopefully be able to do at least 2 slots. So be the second and third slot, because there's a good chance that I'm not gonna be able to do slot 1 for either cups. But kind of just gonna go in with an open mind, little to no expectation, and just try to have a bit of fun. Have a lovely little drive. Because I don't want to stress myself out too much over this stuff. I mean, I shouldn't be, because there's a 99.9999999% chance that I'm not going to qualify. I still want to try to do well, but I'm not going to be able to practice as much. So I might as well just go in there, have a bit of fun. And if I have a bit of fun, then it was worth it. Unless if it's the X2019, screw that kart. There's a good chance that the F3500B is going to be there. Whoop-de-doo. Hopefully it's not as deadly as the F3500A, because that race was terrifying. Cooper, how's it going? Great to see you, by the way. Hopefully you've been doing well. I think like when I tuned in last night to the GTWS Manufacturers Cup Finals, I think I tuned in right as they were starting the Daytona race. Half-hour lead in, Jesus Christ. Well, depending on how you want to look at it, Daytona, oh my God, that was the race of all time. That was pretty chaotic. That is true. It's like, could have been worse. It could have been Rudex. Can you imagine a Rudex finals race at Rudex? That'd be top tier meme material. Probably more servant. Dude, out of the way, my dude! Beep beep. This car does not have a horn. Anyways, can you imagine Nations Cup Finals at Rudex? Nick, how's it going? Great to see you again. I'm just over here trying to save some tires, or what's left of it. Gonna see if we can try to do maybe 40, not 49 or 50. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going until the tires start to become problematic. Yeah, it's like the Diablo is like they invested 100 of their skill points into power and speed, 0 points into handling. So all they have is like a very fast brake. was a pretty good turn one. That one felt pretty satisfying. That was as clean as a whistle. More Lamborghinis. Oh yeah, I know. Like the times that they've had like this, like the okay, why did I do that? The times that wait, why are you hitting me? The times that they've had this daily race, I've only ever tried the Group 3 GTR because I only had time, like just enough time to try to get used to like one car and then do a couple of daily races with it. It's a bit of a shame because I wanted to try the Porsche, but I never got the chance to try it. Yeah, but yeah, the straight line is bonkers. This is ridiculously good. But the handling, different story. I will say this, even though this car has no power, its handling's not too bad. I will say this though, like this car does feel pretty good to drive. I'm kind of wondering like what settings that this car is running, because it feels pretty good to drive this car. I could probably use like just a little bit more oversteeriness into this car and it'd be like a really, really nice car to drive. Even as it is now, it does feel pretty good. I will give that to PD for the power pack vehicles. Like, it is a shame that we can't use our own cars, but like the cars that they provide, a lot of them feel pretty good to drive. A little too much beats right there. We're gonna be good for a while, except I don't think that rain system is gonna come to us before I end the stream, and I don't know if like the rain system is gonna still be there whenever I start the race up again. So we might be spared for now. It feels really nice to drive. It's just that its pace is a bit lacking because it doesn't have as much power. I have a silly idea. I'm a refuel. Actually, I'm just gonna do partial refuel. Then we can have a lighter car and have a slightly longer tire life. Because I don't know why I didn't think about that when I did the first pit stop. So, I'm gonna hate this part because he's gonna slow down so much at 130R. Luckily, he moved out of the way. Alright, driving good. Alright, so sit rep, we're about 30 seconds behind. However, we'll really find out how far behind we are once everyone in front does their pit stop. I did pit a bit earlier because my tires were wearing out. And I am now doing the idea where I don't refuel all the way. I only refuel to however many laps my tires last, and then just add like 1 or 2 laps and then go from there. So that should save us a few seconds each time we have to make a pit stop. And our tires, because our car's a bit lighter now, our tires should last a little bit longer. 12 minutes, okay. Alright, good to know. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, one thing that caught me off guard because I honestly, yeah, I think they were streaming earlier because I think yesterday was like midnight, so that also caught me off guard. All right, they're doing it earlier than yesterday. About 25 minutes. Good. Thank you for keeping an eye out. Hell yeah. I mean, provided that we made some pretty big mistakes, like for example, like overshooting the living hell out of turn 1 and spoon. Actually doing not too bad. There we go. And consistency is looking okay. God damn it. Oh man, just as I was getting my hopes up, someone's doing a 202. What tires are they on? Oh, they're on soft tires. Okay, never mind. I was about to say, oh man, if they're on medium tires, then I am truly cooked. But no. We might be okay. That was a bit too early on the brakes. That could have been really bad. Wondering when the McLaren in second place is going to pit. I don't think I've seen him pit yet. I think I'm very slowly gaining time on him, which is a surprise. Didn't think I would be, but here I am. I think his tires are worn out if I'm gaining time that quickly. That was a slightly safe spoon, but keep going. Oh wait, never mind. Oh my god, I just realized I was looking at the wrong thing. I thought I was gaining on Miyazono. I was looking at the wrong thing. I was looking at how far he is to first place, not the other way around. Although I didn't see that he is in the entire pit stop ahead of me. And he hasn't, I don't think he's pitting yet. Excuse me, I need to pass through, thank you. Ooh, that could have been really bad. Car definitely did not like that. Oh wow, he really stretched it out. I'm going to be doing a similar thing, driving until hopefully have the tires wear out right as I'm about to run out of fuel. He's back on the mediums. Oh, whoa, hold on a moment. That could have been really bad. I think Killian's 3 seconds behind me. Seconds, somewhere around there. The only thing is that 17 seconds behind, and I don't even remember when was the last time he's made a pit stop. He's probably at the Castle Triangle right now. Oh, is that Killian back there? Boy's catching up. I might be having company soon. Talking it through. Okay, sweet. All right, I see it's 10:02. I'm gonna keep going for a bit longer. Almost overshot that corner. Don't mind if I do. I'm just going to do an extremely aggressive dive. I don't even know where the Lamborghini went. I think he went to the pit stop. Killian's at the pit stop, so we don't have to worry about him for now. Time remaining, 4. Not 4 hours, not 4 minutes, just 4. Sucks that he has a bit more power than I do, so I have to rely on the slipstream to try to keep up with him. Try to go for the move. It's going to be extremely stupid. Never mind. He didn't really give me much space right there. Oh, he's going to the pit stop. Lost time, but at least I don't have to deal with him for now. Actually, I have a question for you guys. Actually, that's actually no, that's a thing. Actually, no, never mind. I'm not gonna ask it. Because I was gonna say, what if I just pause this race? And then we end the stream, we go watch the GTWS finals, and then after it ends, I start up the stream again. That way we don't have to come back on Sunday. The thing is that if it's about 2 hours long, yeah, because right now I think the end time. Actually, oh no. Should be 3 in the morning. Yeah, it should be 3 in the. Actually, you know what? Honestly, actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. When the race starts, I'm just gonna pause the race. I'm not gonna back out. That way we maintain the gaps that we're at right now. End the stream, and then we enjoy, or at least try to enjoy the GTWS finals, and then whenever it ends, I'll probably wait a little bit before I start the stream again, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Because I was thinking, it's like, wait, I started this stream 2 hours ago, so what was it, like 7:30 p.m. So if this event didn't happen, then this race should end at around 1 in the morning for me. But with the event lasting probably about 2 hours, jump back in, and I should finish by 3 in the morning. I mean, it's going to be difficult, but it's doable. Which means I probably should have saved the energy drink for later, but FFB ball. Yep, we're doing a PS1 style. And there's Koch. Well, crap. He really caught him now. He's on a mission. which means so I'll do that, and then I'm gonna do the other stream where this is gonna be the regular power pack stuff, the one like on Sunday evening. That was just gonna be a regular power pack, so okay, yeah, that'll work. Ayo. New car announcement, hell yeah. Although, did I see Elantra? Okay. I mean, I'll take it. Oh, is it Group 4? Oh, so it's not a road car? It's actually a race car. Hey, yo. I know someone who's going to be really happy about that. If you guys know Windfire. He's going to be a very happy camper. I think. That's what I'm thinking. Should probably finish this. Okay, maybe 3 or 4 in the mornings when I'm going to finish this race. Oh man, we are really going into the graveyard shift with this. That's not another VGT. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I mean, personally, for me, I don't mind VGTs, but I understand. I completely understand why they're frowned upon. Doing series recap. Okay. YouTube's gonna see me do 3 streams in 24 hours and be like, yo, what's wrong with this guy? That's a good question. When we do the 24-hour race, that one's gonna be difficult to do. That one I'm definitely gonna have to split it up into multiple parts, because there's no way in hell I'm gonna do all 24 hours in one sitting. Although I kind of set myself up for failure because I told Super GT that I still want to do the 200 laps of Fisherman's Ranch with the Willys Jeep. We know how slow that car is, and 200 laps of that is going to be pure torture. And like, yeah, that's going to be a very tall order. By the way, for the Willys Jeep, I'm not going to cheese it by putting the helmet swap. It's going to be fully stock. So we're gonna have some painfully slow laps. Just so that we're clear. Okay, I think I'm going to end the stream soon. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to complete this lap, and then we'll stop the stream there, and then we'll come back after the finals event concludes. So we'll probably be back here about 2 hours from now, give or take. Whenever the event ends, I'm gonna wait probably like another 20 minutes, or like start the stream like 20 minutes after that. That way we have a bit of time to take a break, and then we'll go from there. But so far we're doing all right. Still have a ways to go. About 21 seconds behind. Yeah, 21 seconds behind. Here, let me do this. All right, so we're gonna stop here for now. I'll end the stream. We go ahead and enjoy watching the GTWS finals. After that, probably about 20-30 minutes after that, after it ends, I'll start the next stream. Always. Still got time. I gotta use the bathroom as well. Yeah, we'll just end it here. We'll end it here for now, and then we'll come back later. Other than that, if I don't see you guys for part 2 of the stream, thank you so much for stopping by. And if I do see you in the next stream, then we'll see you there. All right. We'll just do this. It'll also give the wheel a bit of time to not have to worry about me. But yeah, thank you so much, and yeah, we'll see you in about 2 to 3 hours from now, depending on how long this lasts, and I'll see you in the GTWS chat. So, all right, take care, and see you in a few hours.